This week's Give Pikes Peak feature is putting a spotlight on a group of people who've vowed to maintain Colorado outdoor spaces. It's Richard's Rubbish Roundup, and it's all in the name. Sonia and Richard are here now to tell us about what it means to live in a litter-free Colorado. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Richard, I've interviewed you when you were on City Council. I've interviewed you about Poor Richards, and now we're talking about Richard's Rubbish Roundup.
That's right, and trash isn't political. It's not Democrat or Republican. It just needs to be picked up.
So what kind of inspired both of you to start this?
Well, I moved here and met Richard, and I was complaining about the trash.
Yeah.
And so we just started, he's like, yo, Sonia, you should do something about this. And I didn't know Richard's background. And so now here we are. I'm the director of a nonprofit.
Isn't that crazy? Richard, were you like excited to be able to start something like this with Sonia?
Yes, it's great because she's got so much good energy and she's able to really do all the things that need to be done. And I'm getting to be an old guy, and so I can't do quite as much. But no, it's a wonderful partnership, and we have great regular volunteers and people that really are, just rock solid to help us.
I was going to say, I was like, how have you grown this small idea into the volunteer group you have today?
Yeah, well, partly because of, people like you that give us good publicity, but people tell their friends, and, we started out, it was, 10 or 15, and now it's, 25, 30, 40, even 50 people come every week. And the other thing we do is that we help other groups do the same thing. So if anybody in your listening audience wants to do this, we're happy to deliver pickers and all the safety protocols that we do. Vests, we'll figure out how to pick up the garbage, cans for needles, all that. And we want everybody to do this as much as they want to.
Because ultimately, all of you have the same goal, and that's to have a cleen outdoor space here in Colorado and Colorado Springs, to be exact.
No, exactly, and it's so important because, we've picked up over close to 2,000 needles.
Wow.
And so kids and dogs and everybody, can really get sick. And then we also have a real passion to keep plastic out of streams. So a lot of what we do is really picking up around the streams, because that is microplastics that gets into the water supply, and people don't realize by the time the Arkansas River, which the Fountain Creek goes into, gets to the Gulf of Mexico, it goes through 180 water treatment systems. Wow. 180 municipalities drink it. And we're the source.
Yeah,
and it's cold, ice cold, mountain water when it comes into our area, and then we end up polluting it.
So Sonia, talk a little bit about how you're able to keep things safe, though, because you said you've picked up over 2,000 needles. There has to be a process or a safe way to do something like that, especially for your volunteers.
Yeah, so we provide gloves and we have our pickers, but for the needles we have the sharp containers. And so we have the sharp containers, and then I distribute those, and those get melted down properly, and everyone stays safe, so that's our #1 priority.
Yeah, and we have protocols to deal with the homeless. We are very careful. We don't want anybody to ever get hurt. We'll go up and introduce ourselves to the homeless camp and say, this is what we're doing, but we don't want to bother you. But it's really important that everybody stays safe. We have yellow vests, we have whistles, and that's what Sonia's done such a good job with.
Yeah, and we have the shirts. We like the bright green are the most popular because I can see all of the green around the pickup. But we're gonna have hats pretty soon. So
wow, the branding! I love this.
Yeah. Nobody goes out alone. They're always in pairs.
Yeah, always in pairs.
And she's like the mother of safety.
If somebody's interested in maybe joining you guys for your next cleanup around Southern Colorado, how easy is it to get involved?
Really easy, and you can explain.
Yeah, so just go to richardsrubbishroundup.org, and you can sign up, do one of our forms, and then it'll have the location of the pickup.
Yeah, and then also, we have a phone number to call, and people want to do that too. But yeah, it's very easy. It's every Tuesday, right now from 4 to 6.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, we have a happy hour at Poor Richards.
That's what I was going to ask. I was like, I hear there's a happy hour after every cleanup.
Patricia, my business partner and wife, donate, the food and drink,
Yeah.
and people love it. It's just a great bonding experience, and all these people have gotten to know each other.
They become really good friends on their
Yeah.
own, which is awesome.
All right, so you've got the volunteers. Any way that people can actually just donate to you guys if that's whatever you might need if they can't actually get out there on Tuesdays?
Yeah, so I mean, we're always happy. We're particular about some of the things. People want to bring us garbage bags, but sometimes they're not the right kind and
Yeah.
they break, and we're very specific. But
We have those ones right here.
yeah,
These ones.
and we do. Those are 42-gallon garbage bags, and they're heavy enough that you're not going to break them.
Break them.
But yeah, no. If they want to donate money, or if a group wants to donate time, we're always here.
Awesome. Well, both of you, thank you so much for being here today and sharing a little bit more about your nonprofit, Richard's Rubbish Roundup.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's right.
Thank you.
No, thanks for having us.
Volunteering with Richard's Rubbish is easy, and donations are always welcome. You can head online to the website you see right there at the bottom of your screen to learn a little bit more. This segment has been brought to us by Give Pikes Peak. Thank you both so much.
Good. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Happy cleaning.
All
Yeah,
right.
thank you so
Okay.
much.